If you want structure and organization for your money while being able to spend freely on a day-to-day basis that doesn't require you to keep track of every penny you spend, then this video is for you. I'm going to walk you through how I built a budget, or what I like to call a spend plan, for my clients that help them guarantee their savings while giving them tons of freedom to spend on a day-to-day basis. This is one of the first steps I provide to my clients in the Wealth in 7 program. So if you want me to personally create the spend plan for you, amongst other things, then book a call with me below. My name is Michelle Hong. I'm an author of 2 investing books, The Sassy Investor and Investing for Teens, How to Save, Invest, and Grow Money. I am a financial educator and a fee-only financial planner, helping people build their $1 million investment portfolio in the stock market. So I'm going to walk you through this cash flow plan I create for my clients to see how much money they should be allocating towards their savings and investment accounts, and how much they can spend on a day-to-day, week-to-week basis. Basically, how to manage their variable expenses. When people go over budget, it's usually due to these variable expenses. But the bigger problem usually lies for those who struggle to save are usually their fixed expenses. So I always take a look because I need to see where their money is going. The first step I have my clients provide me is their income. If their income varies, for example, if they have a side business, I usually take a conservative estimate, like what is the minimum amount of money that you make. It varies each month. So then I ask them to provide me with what kinds of accounts they have, like their TFSAs or checking accounts. If I see that they don't have an individual RSP and they're in, like a highest income tax bracket, I tell them you're going to have to start making some contributions to your RSPs because you want to lower your tax bill. Once you pay your taxes, that's it. That money is gone forever. So you want to make sure you keep your taxes low. It's your highest bill. Minimize that payment. And then any debts that they have, if I see they have multiple debts, one of the things that they can do, I would recommend, is consolidate your debt. We're in an interest environment where rates are going up pretty much every month. So it's been a tough environment for those juggling with multiple debts, or they have variable mortgages. Their borrowing costs are going up. So if you have multiple debts from several line of credits, credit cards, personal loans, consolidation is something to look at so that it frees up your monthly cash flow, and hopefully, usually, especially if you have credit card debt, you will be able to lower the interest that you're paying on your loans. And then I look at their fixed expenses. In this case, this person is paying rent and she gave me an all-inclusive number. It's right there. And then all other fixed recurring expenses like, insurance, cell phone, transportation expenses, public transportation, Ubers. Even though this amount varies, if you know that you're taking Ubers, just provide an estimate so we can set aside that money. And again, you want to overestimate this amount because you want to be conservative. And then fitness memberships, they're the same every month. Monthly setups, payments right now towards any savings like your TFSA. So I see that she has set up $100 monthly going into her TFSAs. And then down here, she has estimated her monthly variable spending like gifts, travel, hobbies, entertainment, groceries, all that stuff to be $600 a month. I know that is an underestimation because most people underestimate what they spend on all of these things. So when I go to opportunity, I see that there's almost $2,500 per month that hasn't been allocated. And based on that, I see even with allocating almost $1,200 per month towards her variable expenses, she's going to have about $2,500 to allocate towards savings investments. So basically, I went to her and I said, I know you told me you spend $600 per month on your, variable expenses. I know that is a little bit of an underestimation. So I'm going to give you $1,200 per month. Okay, so if I do 1,200, push that bar up a little bit, That works out to be $277 per week to spend on whatever you want. Getting your nails done, getting your hair done, go to buy clothes, go to, shoppers to buy your shampoo and all that stuff. And what you're going to do is you are going to dedicate a checkings account with a debit card attached to it. Every Sunday, you're going to put $277 into that account from the account where you get paid, so that this account, you dedicate that towards your variable expenses. For her, if she's going out, she taps her debit card, she's going out to get coffee, she's going to restaurants, movies, she is using that one debit card for her variable spending. And then if there's money left over at the end of the week, that's great. But then the following Sunday, she's going to funnel another $277. And then the following Sunday, same thing. If there's a week where she only spent $100, maybe it was a very boring week, she didn't go out, she only bought food, like groceries, and she's going to accumulate money. And then at the end of the day, she's good. Like if she doesn't spend all $1,200, maybe she spends $700 for the month, she's going to have $500 left over in that checkings account, which is a bonus. Okay, no one ever complains having money left over. But the idea is, if she stays within this budget of $1,200 per month on her variable expenses, we're going to be allocating, $2,500 per month towards her investments, maybe just a little bit under that, say $2,400, right? So having found almost $2,500, giving her a monthly allowance or a weekly allowance of $277 per week. As long as she doesn't go over that, she is guaranteed to be saving money, putting money away towards her investments. If you like to use your credit cards to collect points, that's fine. All you have to do is make sure you keep this amount in mind. Make a mental note of, okay, what does spending $277 per week feels like? Then you're going to have to keep track and make sure you're not spending more than this amount per week or this amount per month. If you find that every month, you try this out for like, say, 2 months, that you're spending $1,500 a month on average, well, that's fine, right? You can maybe increase that amount right here. For example, in her case, if she does tell me that she's actually spending $1,500 per month, that's fine. Then she's going to adjust her savings towards her investments to be around $2,100, almost $2,200. And then we'll adjust that, and then that's fine. This is how you balance out your long-term goals. Say this is for your investments, long-term goals, and your daily, weekly spending. And this is how I create this cash flow plan for my clients. And all I have to do is tell them, this is how much money I found. This is how much we're going to be allocating towards your savings and your goals. This is how much you have to spend on a monthly, on a weekly basis. And if you do that, you're guaranteed to be saving money. So how much money should you allocate towards each of your savings, TFSAs, or RSPs? I'm going to say, of course, it depends on your income, on your priority. If you're earning a high income, well, you definitely want to make sure you're minimizing your taxes. So setting aside money towards your RSPs will be a priority. If your priority is setting aside money towards your emergency fund or you're paying off debt, well, then you'd be saving more money towards that. These are things to discuss with your financial planner, like myself. Or if you want to do this on your own with a bit of guidance and feedback from me, I have a training for you inside my membership program that will allow you to create your very own cash allocation strategy. And it's going to show you where this will take you in, 10, 20 years down the road. So if you need help with this, either on a one-on-one basis, you can book a call with me below. If you want to DIY with some guidance and feedback from me, you can join my membership for just $97 per month. No contracts or anything. You can cancel anytime. The details are below.